Hi guys, and welcome back to my crazy new venue for talking to everybody and chit-chatting and feeling fabulous in my 50s. I have a special guest today who's going to sit with me, and I'd like to introduce you to him, but he's scratching his ear at the moment. He's a little weird. Hey, Puddin, come here. Say hi to, look. Hey, oh, Puddin, look. Hey, come here. Look. This is Mr. Puddin. Puddin is my Foster. Now, let's see if I can get this sit back straight because I don't want it to go toppling over you guys. Okay, there it is. Puddin is my Foster. I am a fur baby foster mom for Florida English Bulldog Rescue down here in Florida. We're on started out in Odessa, Florida, which is in the Clearwater, Tampa Bay area. But now we're kind of all over Florida. I know there's Orlando, and I know there's somebody up in the Panhandle, or people in the Panhandle, I should say somebody. But I wanted to pop on here real quick with you guys today and tell you this is one of my passions. Florida English Bulldog Rescue. We have been affiliated with them, I would say, since around 2009, 2010. That's when we rescued our first bulldog, Miss Lucy. My husband had always been in love with this breed, and we did a lot of research, and they can have some issues, but they're really, really sweet dogs. So we lost our bull mastiff, and I wanted to make sure my husband had the time to grieve for him, but I also wanted to bring somebody back into our life because we always had dogs, and I figured it was time. We were in a good time and place that we could do that. So we found Florida English Bulldog Rescue. We put in our application. We went to a meet and greet where we got to meet all the puppies, and at that point, that's when our Lucy climbed up on my husband's lap and just said, "You're mine. You're taking me home." And that's how we started with them. They were best of buds for as long as we had her. She had some health issues that we had to deal with as she got older, but it's just what happens with anything. I mean, it could be your fur babies, it could be your human babies, it could be your parents, it could be anybody. But we dealt with it. So not long after we got Lucy, I was contacted by them, and they were looking for fosters, and I had never really thought about fostering dogs. I'd gone to events, I could do events, I could volunteer that way. I could volunteer with, sometimes transportation, because we transport all over. It's crazy. So I did. I fostered, and my husband thought I was nuts because he's like, "You're not going to be able to do this because you're going to want to keep them." And I was afraid of that. I'm not going to lie to you. I was afraid of that. But anytime I fostered, I don't know, I was taking somebody in that needed a home until they got to their forever home. And I love what FEBR is short for Florida English Bulldog Rescue. I love that, you can't just come up and say, "Hey, I saw that dog, I want it, here's my money, and I'll be happily on my way." We really check into everything. There's an application process, and we check your home because of some of the things that bulldogs are not good for them, like water. Pools are not good. Ponds are not good. That kind of thing. So I jumped right in and I said, "Okay, I can do this." 9 years later, we're still doing it. My husband and I, we looked at it. We think we have fostered somewhere around between 20 and 30 dogs. I lost count, honestly. I've had so many. We've had 2 foster fails, and what I mean by foster fails is they came into my home, and they didn't leave. But I went through the application process just like everybody else. I let them know that this is what we were looking to adopt. It's not like they just handed it over to me and said, "Here you go." But we also happened to be looking for dogs at those times. Those are the times that we decided we were ready to bring another puppy into our family. We have had them from as little as 24 hours. Thank you. Hi, Puddin. Now you're going to be active. To, I believe the longest one we had is, now he wants to play, 9 months to a year. And I can tell you why. The ones that I've had the longest have had health issues, and they didn't do well in their previous home. So FEBR, come here, goes and gets them better, and we then find their forever home. But we don't let them go until we know they're medically cleared by the vet. We have a bunch of really great vets that work with us, and it's really awesome. So I have had two of my fosters have had heartworms and had to go through the heartworm treatment, which is a terrible, terrible thing. I feel really bad for them. I've had a couple that had issues that they had surgically had to be dealt with. One had cherry eye, one had an infected pocket. I mean, you name it, these guys can come with anything. Puddin here has been with me for 5 months. He came in, he came in, his skin looks so bad, you wouldn't believe it. He's the same dog. He didn't do anything but lay around. We actually had to physically pick him up and take him outside to go potty because his paws were so sore and so swollen. He was diagnosed with what they call pemphigus, which is an autoimmune disease, and he can completely heal from it. Not heal, it's not ever going to go away. He's always going to have pemphigus. He's always going to have to take medication. But it's manageable. You're feisty today. It's manageable. So if I give my arm, he'll chew on me. But he is such a love. He plays now. He hangs out with our other 2 dogs now. He goes outside on his own. He's such a sweet, sweet boy, and I can't wait for him to get cleared so he can go to his forever home, because he's going to make somebody a really, really good dog. He really enjoys himself. So, you got to meet Puddin. What are you crazy today? You're crazy. Just show everybody your beautiful face. Just show my beautiful face. See? You see, I'm a good boy. But I wanted to pop on here because Florida English Bulldog Rescue is one of my passions. And you guys, if you stay with my channel long enough, you'll learn more of my passions. He's doing bullying nibbles where he grabs the back of your arm and just makes you know he wants to play. If you're in the Florida area, please look up Florida English Bulldog if you're interested in adopting, if you're interested in helping, fostering, transporting. And even if you're not in Florida, guys, if you're looking for a specific breed, check out the rescues. There are rescues for all of them. Or if you just want a mutt, my goodness, please adopt a puppy, please. They range from anywhere from, we've had 8-week-old puppies to old guys. We have a lady who adopts a lot of our older puppies because she wants them to have a good time, end of their life. And a lot of people don't want to adopt older dogs because we never know how long they're going to be around. So if you want to look us up, we are on Facebook, Florida English Bulldog Rescue. We are on the internet, www. I know I don't have to do that. Florida English Bulldog Rescue, no spaces.com. And we are also on Instagram. Or if you want to hit me up on my page, I can send you where to go. Please look into these kids. They're really, really sweet. We're really, really loving, and I hope you guys have a great day. All right, Puddin, tell everybody bye. Tell bye. Say bye. Say bye. I'm crazy today. Are you crazy? Yes, you're crazy.